Well, the plan was to have background music in here while I was talking, but since I couldn't figure it out, won't happen. So, hi, my name's Jeff, and today is the first episode of whatever this is. Probably like a little podcast or something. I don't know. Haven't thought about it that far, but yeah, I just wanted to start something just to see how easy it would be, see how much editing I would have to do, stuff like that. Maybe if it's not that hard, I can just put it up there, chop some stuff up, and then go from there, stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna hop right into it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet though, but hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. Nothing too hard or anything. Mail just ran and stuff, so that's cool. Maybe I got something in the mail other than these nuts. Got them, and yeah, I don't know yet though, but we got a few topics to talk about, so it won't just be aimless. Since I have some actual stuff that I want to talk about that's on the mind, that's fresh. So, excuse me. First thing that's on the topic, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I thought it was okay. Not the best movie in the world. I kind of fell out of Marvel movies after Endgame. Well, not after Endgame. It would be after Spider-Man, I would say. And I like Spider-Man. I'd prefer to watch Spider-Man as my last one, but Doctor Strange was like the last one since me and my mom went out to go do something. So me and her spent some time together. We're gonna watch Doctor Strange, stuff like that. And whatever they tried to do, like the, I guess, scarier scenes, I use that in quotation marks in that sense because they weren't really scary. The only thing that actually scared me, like it was only because it was a jump scare, it wasn't actually scary, was the what was it, that one scene where they're at like Scarlet Witch's little temple thing or whatever, her little altar, and the monster came up whenever she like had light on it and shit. That actually made me jump a bit because I didn't expect it. And the whole time I was thinking about how they tried to scare people because they kind of gave off a little haunted vibe from it, like a little spooky vibe from it. It was like I could be watching Ghostbusters Afterlife again, and I only seen it once, and now I want to see it like multiple times. Obviously, I've only seen it once, even though, I mean, not even though, but I'm like, I really got into Ghostbusters whenever they announced Ghostbusters Afterlife coming out, and then they had like the little Ectotron transformer, which is just a transformer that turns from the car from Ghostbusters, the Ecto-1, into a robot, which is probably like $80 or something now and stuff like that. But I was pretty excited for Ghostbusters, and I kind of wanted to watch that instead of Doctor Strange. It's probably a good reason I jumped out of Marvel movies, but who knows? They're not the best anymore because go and watch Eternals. I haven't seen it because it really disinterested me. And then I didn't really want to see Shang-Chi either, so yeah, I didn't care much for Shang-Chi. One of my friends went to see it. One of my friends went to see it, and he said it was pretty alright. But it's like, yeah, I got kind of disinterested after they started introducing more Marvel characters in the MCU. And I was just, whenever I got into it, it was whenever the Hulk came out in theaters, and then Iron Man came out. And then we started having that whole MCU stuff. I didn't watch Thor. I skipped out on Thor by accident because I didn't really care much about Thor. But other than that, everything leading up to Endgame was where I was at. That's what I was watching. Stuff like that. The best movie out of the MCU trilogy, I would have to say, well, not trilogy, the MCU Phase 1 would probably be something I have to think about. Something that I wouldn't mind watching over and over again. I kind of liked Ant-Man as a character, even though Iron Man's like my favorite because of all his fucking suits and shit. But Ant-Man would have to be my favorite because I like how whenever Paul Rudd and the other characters are together, they're a bunch of assholes to each other, which I can relate because I'm mostly an asshole to my friends too. And I kind of like that. I like the vibe that it gave off, even though the movie, the plot and stuff was okay. I just like the characters more than anything else. But that has to be probably Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp would have to be my top two for Phase 1 and stuff like that. So yeah, after that I jumped out. And okay, so next topic. I screwed up. Next topic, my Lego Optimus Prime. I bought a Lego Optimus Prime whenever it came out, and it got here Sunday, I think. Yeah, Sunday. And I think it was Sunday. Also, Sunday, I did a stream of it on my Twitch, which I probably won't be plugging because I don't do anything on Twitch anymore because it's like too much energy since I work a lot. Ooh, excuse me, you probably heard that. Yeah, you heard that. I see it on the thing. And I built it. It took me almost 4 hours, but it came under like 3 hours to build it. But I recorded it, and I thought I was going to chop it up and edit it like that. But looking at the stream while I was streaming, the colors were so mute because of my little 720p camera that I got from Walmart that I wasn't happy with it. So I was like, you know what, I'm not putting this on YouTube. That's a waste of effort. That's a waste of editing potential that I could possibly do for, like, I don't know, me playing Sonic CD, which I know I should have been doing this whole time. So I could finish, because I finished Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, didn't do Sonic 3 though, which I really need to do with Sonic 3. Well, I wanted to get all of those out before the 23rd, which I probably could do, but it's like, I don't wanna. But my Optimus Prime is pretty cool. Falls apart really easily, I would say mainly at the waist, where you turn the body to be able to transform it and stuff. That connection is very loose, and I felt like if they had a bit more engineering to go into it, I'm not that great with Legos, I know to make my own stuff. I may own combinations of stuff, to be more correct. And with that Optimus Prime, I felt like they probably could have done a better job with it, with the waist and stuff, seeing as that's not like the best thing ever. It'll fall apart constantly and stuff like that. But overall, it's pretty cool. You can transform it without having to remove any parts. It's pretty dope. Like that. It's something I've been waiting for the longest time. Now I'm waiting for, because Hasbro is in touch with Lego. They did this. Now what they need to do, even though I really could care less about MMPR, is give us like a Megazord set, and they come out with the minifigures too. That would be great. So you have all 5 of the Rangers there. Then if they wanted to, eventually they could do a Dragon Zord as well to go with it, which would be pretty cool. And then if you have the Megazord, you can use the Dragon Zord too to do like the Dragon Megazord or whatever the hell it's called. I don't remember MMPR because, you know, I'm Gen Z and I barely watched it whenever it was on Netflix too. Yeah. What else is there to talk about? We got Transformers, we got Doctor Strange, let's see, what else can I pull on my ass? Nate, cut back to whenever I figure out what else I want to talk about. But, no, not Power Rangers. We can go about nostalgia as a whole. Because with everything coming out nowadays, it tends to pander towards older fans and nothing for, like, people that hopped in, say, around middle point or after the fact. The older fans started leaving the show. And with that, it causes a lot of conflict because you're not getting a lot of new stuff. You're getting more old stuff, if anything. Say, for example, we're getting Laser Optimus Prime, which is something new that we got. But for the past few years, before we got Laser Optimus Prime as a reissue for the new Transformers Legacy line, we're stuck getting freaking G1 Optimus Prime instead of like a new iteration of Optimus Prime. That's something I wish that they would consider doing, but it's like nowadays, I can understand why most people didn't like, say, for example, the anime era of Transformers, which is dubbed the Unicron Trilogy, if you didn't know. From there onwards, it could feel like, oh, that's mainly meant for little kids and stuff like that. Because nowadays, we're getting shows for younger audiences of Transformers. And I feel, to me, it feels more pandered towards kids instead of it being pandered towards me, which makes sense in what I was saying about it before. It's a part, the Transformers are trying to pander to older fans. It's just an endless cycle. It's like the Sonic cycle in a sense. You're feeding off of nostalgia because everybody knows, companies know nostalgia sells. and they're feeding to the wrong crowd, in my opinion, and that they are going too far back instead of bringing it up now. They did a little bit of stuff for my generation, being the anime generation of Transformers, because we got like a Galaxy upgrade, Optimus Prime, back in 2016, I believe, or 2017, I don't remember. And then we got Laser Optimus Prime, not from the anime era, but it was after. Well, no, take that back. We got Beast Wars, which was after G1, but technically still a part of it, which was a nice change of pace instead of us getting Optimus Prime for the 4th time again and stuff like that. So that's a nice change of pace. Wish we would have newer stuff that I would like, but obviously that's not going to happen for a long time and stuff like that because nostalgia sells. Same thing with Power Rangers. They're always going to constantly keep doing MMPR because that's what people want. Nostalgia sells. People don't want Dino Fury, even though it's pretty good from what I've heard. Don't want to watch it myself because it's like, that'll take too damn long. But anywho, yeah, nostalgia sells. We got a problem with nostalgia, which I really don't. Not a problem. It's more of a bigger trend, which I really don't care much for, sadly. So yeah, what else we got to talk about? Kind of want to talk about my job for a bit. So I work at UPS, and the specific building that I work at, I was hired on at $19 an hour. Which at first I was told that it was stated at $19 an hour so they can get new people on and stuff like that. And they told us ahead of time before, they said it wasn't going to stay $19 an hour forever. So I was like, oh damn, that sucks. And also it's kind of messed up too. At the sense was like, you don't bring people on using $19 an hour because you're expecting them to stay on after you lower the rate. That is a dumb idea, which is stupid. You should not do that. Because even though I'm still working there, I don't know why, for $4 less, now I'm making like $15 an hour and stuff like that, which is pretty messed up. Still, I don't know why they decided, it's smarter, but we do this. We put people on and we start doing it like $19 an hour and then we take $4 back. Great idea. They're still going to be here too. And most of the people, after they dropped that pay, they dipped. I mean, it's understandable and whatnot. I thought that they were going to raise it up, but they only, as compensation for $15 an hour, if I'm there every day of the week, which, mind you, I don't want to be in a hot-ass building throwing boxes on trailer, packing boxes onto trailer in a comfortable manner. It gets pretty annoying sometimes, especially if you are in a hot trailer, all right, hear me out, and you have like one fan in the trailer that's blowing constant air, not warm or hot or cold, and you barely feel it if you're further back in a trailer. Now, at $19 an hour, I wasn't complaining. Now that they dropped me down to $15 an hour, I'm more or less complaining because it's hot. Very uncomfortable, and plus I work the night shift too, so it's like, I gotta work until 3 a.m. sometimes. So it's pretty messed up. What else do I have to talk about? They didn't tell 2 areas about the pay cut, and because of that, I don't know why they decided to do this, but most of the people just quit. I don't know why. I don't understand. I mean, I think it was like the right idea for them to like just not tell them about the pay cut to make it easier on them and stuff like that. And so I don't understand why they decided to leave. It's weird, guys. I don't know. If you can tell me why, tweet me at what is it? I think capital Zygarde, capital ZI_O at twitter.com. You can tell me why they decided to lower the pay, because I don't get it. I don't understand, man. It's like, not lower the pay. I don't understand why they decided to quit. Yeah, my Twitter ad is Zygarde, ZI_O, capital O, Zygarde ZO, essentially. And I don't understand. If you can tell me, relay the information to me, why they decided to quit, that would actually make a lot more sense. Because I'm not getting it. I'm still there, and I'm making like $15 an hour, and I don't care. I mean, I'm still getting paid and stuff, although I have to work like an extra shift to make a good $500 a week. Stuff like that. But also, I am living with my mom still, even though I'm like 19. I know I need to move out, save up and move out. Like, who stays with their mom at 19 and shit like that, bro? It's crazy. Like, get a house, bro. Move out from your mom, get more independent, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty weird. Most of the time at my job, I don't really enjoy it. First part of the job, I didn't really mind. Now, I'm kind of, I don't want to be there and stuff like that. So it's like you smiling through the pain, if that makes sense. Smiling through the pain and everything like that. You never know. Something great might turn out. I may get back up to $19 an hour and stuff like that. I've been there for at least a year now. And my plan was, after I go to my welding school and get like a welding job that pays more than my current job and stuff like that, I would quit that. But my mom told me if I stay there for like 18 years, I can retire at 38 and then my toe. And then get like free life insurance for like free insurance for like the rest of my life and stuff like that, which is not a bad idea. But it's like, for me to still be able to get that free insurance, I would not have to be able to get promoted to like, say, a like higher position. So I couldn't be a supervisor if I wanted to, even though I'd get paid more. I would still have to be stuck making $15 an hour probably at the most, or whoever knows how much. Be stuck making that and being miserable for the most of the part. It's like, I don't want to do that because the job really is not that great, and plus it's like they don't care, because with some of our trailers we have chutes that slide the packages down into the trailers, and it comes from the control room, which they decide however much the flow will be, we determine the volume, and control will send that through. But sometimes control, for some odd reason, they won't care. I don't know why they don't care and stuff like that, saying as I have to load the trailers, will continue to bring packages down the chute, and they see somebody is kind of struggling and stuff like that, which ain't right. And I feel like they should if they see somebody struggling, watch the cameras and stuff like that, because they have cameras in the trailer and stuff like that. But they don't get it. They don't understand. They won't slow down the chute. They'll keep it going constantly, which is very annoying. Which also makes it to where people want to quit and stuff like that. And now, my area and other areas, because of that pay cut, we're pretty understaffed and stuff like that. So it's like, we're going to get slower constantly and stuff like that, so be at work longer, although I don't want to be. I know I gotta be though. It sucks and stuff like that, but it's like, how else are you gonna get V-Bucks, dude? You know, right? You know what I'm saying, guys? Alright, I had events about my job that I don't like. That's why I'm staying there, so I can make money and get free insurance. Hopefully that'll pay off. But you never know, probably won't. Yeah. I think that's it. Stuff like that. Nothing more to talk about. Stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know when the next episode's coming out. I don't think it'll be weekly. Probably, at best, maybe once a month or every so often. It'll be sporadic. I don't know when I'm gonna do this. How long I'm gonna do this for, but thank you for listening. I appreciate your time and stuff like that. So, have a good day. Make sure to tie your shoes and get your Fortnite challenges done. There's another topic that we can talk about. Fortnite challenge. Fortnite Chapter 3, Season 3. It's pretty cool. Not the best thing ever, but it's like I'm more intrigued into the story. And seeing as you can play as Darth Vader whenever you get to tier 100, which I'll definitely probably just buy the tiers for, because I'm known for doing that. And plus, it's like, I don't normally sit down and play games anymore because I'm always at work. And whenever I come home, I normally crash, go to sleep, and by the time I wake up, it's time for me to go back out to work. Sadly, it's sad enough as it is, so. It is what it is, though. You gotta tough through it, I guess. Just deal with it, but I hope to see what they're gonna do in this new season. Hopefully we'll get a Transformer skin. I want to play as Grimlock, and be able to gun down John Wick and Captain America at the same time would be pretty cool. And then I'll just come get like stomped on by Master Chief. That'd be pretty cool and stuff like that. But yeah. I guess that's it. There's nothing more I can talk about. We talked about Fortnite, Doctor Strange, Lego Transformers, and why I hate my job. Well, dislike my job at this point. Though I don't want to go again into that, but it's like, yeah. Yeah, that's about it. If you like it, let me know in the comments down below, or message me at Twitter. Say, hey, thought this was pretty cool. Give me topics so I can talk about it and stuff like that. Oh, cool! My GameStop order got delivered, so that must mean that my copy of Transformers: Fall of Cybertron is here. Leave me links to capture cards so I may try and save up for one, because I do need a capture card so I can capture games on my Xbox, and then I can probably get more games out that way in the sense of me playing them, because I do like playing games sometimes. The editing part, I can, if I feel good about editing, I'll edit, but other than that, I'll get, I don't like editing that much, but it's like, I feel like I'll do something. If I don't, I'll get rid of it. All right, but yeah, that's it. Have a good day. Make sure you do your Fortnite challenges, and which copy of Pokemon are you getting if you're playing Pokemon? Are you gonna get Scarlet or Violet? I mean, Scarlet has Snoo Professor, and Violet has what's his face, Chad Professor. Though I do like Snoo Professor because I like Amazon women and stuff like that. They're the best. I'm leaning more towards the funny hoverbike dragon instead of like the traditional Harley dragon. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll probably name the hover dragon Oppressor Mark II, and then I'll name the red dragon Oppressor Mark I. It'll be funny. If it'll fit, that is. Probably won't fit, so oh well. Let me know in the comments down below which Pokemon game you're getting, and if you're not getting a Pokemon game, tell me some topics to talk about, and tell me what's your favorite dinosaur. Mine's a Spinosaurus. Start the conversation there. Get it going. Talk about our favorite dinosaurs, why we like them and stuff like that. I like the Spinosaurus because he's pretty big. He got a funny looking mouth. He got them long arms, so he can like smack the shit out of you and stuff like that. And there was this one scene in Jurassic Park where the Spinosaurus grabbed the T-Rex by the head, and it had his hands on it, and it snapped its neck, which was pretty dope. I like that, so yeah. Have a good day. Do your Fortnite challenges. What's your favorite dinosaur? Which version of Pokemon, Scarlet or Violet, are you getting? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, alright. Bye.